Okay, folks, it's finally over. The Jalen Ramsey's trade story has come to a conclusion. The Los Angeles Rams did not get him, and seeing what the compensation is, I understand why. So the Steelers receive. So first off, Jalen Ramsey got traded from the Miami Dolphins to the Pittsburgh Steelers, and he also got a raise, which we'll get into that. But the Steelers get Jalen Ramsey, tight end Jonnu Smith, and a 2027 seventh round pick. And the Dolphins get safety Mika Fitzpatrick and a 2027 fifth round pick. Wow. Uh, you know what? Kudos to the Dolphins for not rushing to get this done because, like, to get a quality player like Fitzpatrick, that's wow. Okay, I see why the Dolphins traded him to the Steelers. If you are wondering, Jalen Ramsey did announce this himself. Broke his own news. If we go to his Twitter page here, and he said, "Break my own news." Here we go, and this was about 32 minutes ago by my the recording of this video, and it has like a Steelers propaganda video. It's short and sweet and kind of fun. But Jalen Ramsey got a raise too. So let's just go over to Ian Rappaport. So here's the full story at NFL.com. It says finding a new home for Jalen Ramsey has finally come to fruition. The Dolphins are trading three-time All-Pro cornerback to the Steelers. NFL Network insiders Ian Rappaport, Tom Pelissero reported Monday. Pittsburgh is adjusting Ramsey's contract as part of the acquisition, giving him a $1.5 million raise and making his salary for the season $26.6 million. Well done, whoever negotiated that. Well done. Rapport and Pelissero reported that they mutually agreed to explore trade. Yeah, so we get that. Anyway, Ramsey joins a Pittsburgh defense that was stout overall last season, ranking eighth in scoring, but had a glaring weakness at the against the pass as a bottom 10 unit in yards allowed through the air. A seven-time Pro Bowler, Ramsey certainly fits the bill as the Steelers look to fortify any holes to prepare for what could be Aaron Rodgers' final year in the NFL, and only run at a Super Bowl with the team. Ramsey has 24 career interceptions, 108 pass defenses. Okay, yeah, I won't get into that, but just with Ramsey on board, Pittsburgh should field a formidable defensive back group. There's a good balance of experience and upcoming talent. Miami, meanwhile, loses some star power but gains some more financial flexibility moving forward. As a post June 1st trade, Ramsey counts for $6.75 million in dead money each of the next 3 seasons. But the cap savings come out 9.9. Yeah, so there's a lot of a lot of savings there. The Dolphins move forward with a group. Anyway, the big news is here. I think is Mika Fitzpatrick getting traded on top of this. I think a lot of fans, including myself, thought like, oh, this will be one of those trades like the Dolphins take some of his salary and like they get a late round pick or something like that. But the Dolphins got a safety, a very good, safety by all counts here. So anyway, I'm a Rams fan, and I want to talk about this. How does this affect the Rams? Well, the reality is it doesn't. I guess the effect is the Rams will now move forward with who they have at cornerback, right? They have Ahkello Weatherspoon, they have Darius Williams, who are veterans. They have young corners up and coming that are looking for an opportunity to prove themselves. They have Darian Kendrick, who's come back off of an injury. So I'm curious to see what this Rams secondary does. I think that this foundation of a defense is there. It's good. It's going to be great with that front four, and that will lead this. And adding in Puna Ford does nothing but help this defense out. Will the draft picks of Josiah Stewart and Chris Paul Jr. Will that have early dividends? We'll see. We will see. I'm happy for Jalen Ramsey. there was a part of me that really wanted him to come back to the Rams. I thought it'd be cool if he finished his career with the Rams. I'm happy for him. I'm not gonna lie, I did not think he would go to the Steelers. When there were different teams in negotiation and trade for him, the Steelers were there. They were a factor. Like you didn't not see them as part of reports. But I thought at the end of the day, Jalen Ramsey would want to go to like LA or the Chargers. LA, he'd go to the Rams or go to the Chargers. So anyway, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. What do you think about this massive trade happening in the final day of June, June 30th? But let me know your thoughts in the comments below. I think that I'm okay that the Rams didn't give up, a tight end and and everything that comes with it to and specifically a safety, I guess. Like I guess if the Rams were going to give up players, I kind of am glad they stuck with who they got. So we'll see. We'll see. I'm not overly worried about this secondary. I think that if they can play, like they did last year towards the end of the season and start off hot, and especially if that front four can live up to their ceiling this season, we won't be talking about the secondary very much, and that's a good thing for your NFL team. Anyway, thanks so much for watching. That's just a quick video on my lunch break. I gotta get back to my day job. As always, go Rams, horns up, and peace out. Let's go Rams. Woo!